We mulligan for Vandar here, I think. Oh, I should keep Shadow Step. Yeah, shoot, I need the Shadow Step. We're not always gonna get a serrated bone spike, but we did, so okay. That's fine too. Trade is good as well. Having the bone spike to help get the Vandar out is really another step. I wonder if it is right to keep Shadow Step, by the way. I don't know if it's right to keep Shadow Step in hindsight, because you really have to hit Vandar. If you don't hit Vandar, the deck's going to struggle a lot. I don't think you do keep Shadow Step, for the record. I'm going to challenge that. At first instinct, that sounded right, but you have multiple Shadow Steps, right? You have Shadow Steps, you have Bone Spikes, you have ways to discount the Vandar. You only have one Vandar. I think you might hard mull for Vandar. I think it's important to hard mulligan for the big boy. But we'll learn more as we play, you know. This is still very early in our Vandar Rogue timeline. There's that Shadow Step we were talking about. Gravedigger here just seems like a big commitment already. Maybe we just coin Private Eye here to thin the deck, huh? Double Cross also really useful for us. Right. I haven't been playing any Miracle Rogue Draka stuff, so my instincts around what Draka is going to be able to do commonly are not good. Not good. Ugh. I don't really care about any of these. Feels like Savior's pretty unlikely to go off against Priest. They do have some 1-mana cards, Light It Burns type stuff, so maybe Savior goes off. That might be a good thing, realistically, because we do like the Gravediggers and stuff later, but I think we're going to play this Gravedigger now. Isn't really the best play. I mean, School Teacher's probably better, honestly. Bran Noggling can be pretty sick later. Parlays seem cool, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, if I lose a Vandar later, it would be sad, but most of the time, Parlay is just going to give me cool stuff. All right, so still looking for Vandar. We have Bone Spike or Shadow Step for Vandar. It is a little bit stressful in this deck that the things you're discounting to enable your Draka all do demand a fair bit of board space because they are minions. I'm sure there are some worlds where Shadow Stepping and serrated toothing your own stuff in order to create space is actually pretty important to enable a bigger Draka, but let's get there first before we start thinking about it. You know, let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. I'm already worried about problems that would be very good to have. Having too many discounted minions is a good problem. So let's not freak out just yet. But we need to find that Vandar, or we're gonna have to play this more traditionally, of course, which that's fine. I mean, this deck can still play traditionally, it seems. I don't think you have to have a crazy Vandar here to be excited about this deck's prospects, right? Brand Parlay just doesn't seem super exciting to me. How does it even work? Does it put the Noggling in the deck? Or does it just put a Parlay in the deck? Does anyone know how it works? I actually have zero clue how this works. Does anyone know? We're about to find out, I guess. Swap this card for a card in your opponent's deck. So yeah, that seemed like, okay. That just seemed like what we expected. That didn't look fancy at all. Not sure this is worth it or not. I wanted to bone spike the Vandar. It's a little cheaper than the Shadow Step Vandar, right? But it's okay. We have a lot of mana anyway. We don't have a Vandar regardless, so what's the point in playing for Vandar? I don't think we're gonna outvalue a Thief Priest long, and we're gonna try to win via, you know, chipping their health down into a Denathrius or something, so I don't really think this advances that game plan much. Every little extra minion, I guess, goes at least a little distance, but not too far. That was from hand, probably, right? So that was... Oh, no, that's from hand. Well, we don't know, actually. It doesn't say which is which. I didn't pay attention to the order. I don't know. Could have looked, I guess. So I don't know which is which. Oh, they're just... Okay. See ya, ghastly Gravedigger. See ya. Yes, Neo, exactly, yeah. There are a few ways to discount the Vandar here so that he activates everybody in your deck, which then, of course, gives you really cool miracle pop-offs with field contact and Draka and so on. Yeah, we'll start here. I can shadow step the contact if I need to get it set up for next turn, but I'm just a little light on good resources, I think. We assume that's a sticky situation, so shadow step will activate that, but it's gonna happen at some point anyway. Oh, it's double cross. Oh, that was out of deck. Okay, cool. So that was the one out of hand. All right. Boy, these are all bad. I think Sprint's actually the best. I don't know. Not excited about it though. If I use the shadow step here, I have to rely on Scabs for the Vandar, which that's probably fine. We're only 2 turns away from Scabs anyway, so I don't think that's a huge risk necessarily.
Any questions?
All right, this hand is coming together pretty clunkily, I'd say. Hey, grats on the 100,000. Oh, thanks, Moish. Appreciate that, man. That's really nice. Thavist, thanks for the congrats as well, guys. That's so cool. We're at 100,039, by the way. So firmly overboard. Finley would be good for this deck. Finley would destroy this deck because he would always cost less than your Vandar at 2 mana, which means you wouldn't be able to play your Vandar. I mean, I guess if you were in hand, exactly, but you know, that's only going to be about half the time. You got to have every card over at 3 or higher. Every minion has to be 3 or higher for your Vandar discounts. Alrighty. Man, I actually literally don't have a play for the contact. Are you kidding me? Discount this sprint for me, baby. Discount this sprint for me, baby. God dang it, the whirlpool. I can prep sprint, but it's too many cards. I hate it. Prep sprint now. We go down to 5. Yeah, that's fine actually. Play all the cards.
Any questions?
Okay, we can whirlpool this guy next turn, no problem, I guess. Hey, Moish with 5 gifted subs. Holy crap. And Dr. Cthulhu. That sounds like it could be a good like cartoon or something. Dr. Cthulhu. Like, I don't know what the premise is, but you go see Dr. Cthulhu to get cured, and it just like he just drives you insane no matter what. Like, that's funny. What did they take there? What was that? Oh, Draka. Okay, I mean, we like Draka, but it's not totally fundamental. Oh yeah, he's a psychiatrist. Oh yes, dude, that's so great. He likes laying on his little couch chair thing. He's just sitting there taking notes. I want to watch that or read that or whatever it is. Somebody get on that, right? Runes is fine, I guess. I don't love it still, but it's okay. So this is a cheap contact. Actually, maybe we just go Scabs here. We burn some cards. We get rid of the Psychic. They don't get the value out of it. Yeah, Scabs is good. One of my Scabs will work. They do get the Mutanus back, but they get the Theater back too, don't they? Yeah, that's where it came down in. They do destroy my other school teacher, but that's okay. Fine with that. This hits light, it burns always. Ooh, I played that in the wrong order. Gosh dang it, there's an infuse card in this deck. Ugh. I lost 1 infuse, bro. Alright. Hopefully they didn't get it. Well, no, I'm gonna say I didn't make that mistake because I didn't want to give them a Denathrius from my hand. I'm really smart. They could have got a Scabs, which would suck. I'm okay with Okani. I'm okay with field contact. Certainly okay with a Cutlass, so that's good. So yeah, maybe we did actually do that in the right order. Weirdly, kept worse cards in my hand for the dude. Oh, they parlayed into my other Private Eye. That's pretty dead for them, thankfully. They did get a parlay, by the way, not a Noggling, so that's good to see. That's nice. Schools of Runes is chill. Yeah, we're still getting some good chip damage here. Denathrius in hand now does actually present us a legitimate win condition, which I was worried about having earlier. This deck looks fun, but I don't have Vandar or Draka. I'm assuming that's a meme. I don't believe it works well without Vandar or Draka. I'm sorry to tell you. Oh, they whiffed, dude. They got close, it looked like, right? Did they get the first two? All right, I don't really have good plays here, but don't have a lot of good choice either way, I guess. They got a scabs off me, guys. Holy crap, dude. That's scary. I don't know. It was earlier. It was earlier. Jeez. Scary. I need to play mine soon, then, or they'll try to steal it with their guy. Screw your guy. You don't have a guy. Screw your guy. He's dead. Okay. Pretty good gravediggers, I'd say, honestly. I don't know. We removed a lot of value there. Okay. Still not really doing oh my. This doesn't activate though. They just play 4/3s here. Oh, they shadow step their Murazon as well, which I guess is not bad necessarily. Yeah, they're still gonna get some good stuff. Is that, what was that, a double cross? Is that what I played? I don't even remember playing that. Am I insane? Oh, they did light it burns their own minions. That's kind of nice. I legit do not remember playing this double cross. I thought I played a perjury for some reason. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I obviously did, I just don't remember it. Might be a decent scabs turn, although they could, well, the Murazon scabs is not really a meaningful play typically, so that's okay. Again, they don't get the battle cry, so I think we'll just scuttlebutt ghoul here. I guess I could go Okani to deny them the Murazond maybe. Although again, I'm not really worried about the Murazond, am I? No, let's just go ghoul. That's fine. Okay. Ghoul may not be good later because we might lose our secret, so. Yeah, we've seen a Vandar at the top game and a Vandar at the bottom game. It's cool that the deck still feels like it can play without the Vandar, you know? It's not like we've just totally given up without Vandar. We're still competing. I think we're a lot worse, obviously, but we're still able to go long and compete a little bit. It's supposed to be a Zyrella, I guess? I am definitely running out of minions a little bit. Oh, they're gonna play their scabs? No. I haven't yet, probably. Imagine they played their scabs and I just died. Well, I'm stealing your scabs. That's you. You're just dead. Sorry, bro. Okay. Oh, wow. Did they top deck that or was that in hand? Alright, I didn't notice, I guess. Jeez. I mean, now I can get the Vandar down, but it's just, there's not much left, right? Everything I care about is already in hand, really. It's just not a very exciting play anymore. I don't have the Draka to pop off. I mean, Edwin gets potentially a little bigger over time if he's small, I guess. That's kind of cool. But it's definitely not a like crazy home run. I honestly need to parlay into more value, I think. I don't really have enough value here. That's not gonna be good enough either. I just don't think my Denathrius is gonna get big enough, right? I don't have enough minions. I have Edwin, Scabs, the 4 minions on board is that 6, 7, 8 additional minions, and that's it. And then that puts us at 19, which we're not even close to 19 being enough right now. So I need to both stick a board. Dude, them both being at 4 for that uninfused clean the scene. Are you kidding me? That's gross.
Too quiet.
Okay. It's like I need to start cutlassing face, honestly. That's my best play here. Edwin will empty my deck in no time. If I get an Edwin here, which might still be the best play, but just nothing meaningful left.
Stick to the shadows.
Stone by stone, Stormwind shall fall.
Do they have a Shadow Word Ruin ready to go too, right? That's another thing. Go ahead and use this before I mess it up here. I don't know about hand size stuff. Yeah, I guess. Why is it 0?
Hear that sizzle? Running low on ingredients. Out of the kitchen and into the frying pan. My pantry is bare. Slice and dice. Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Okay. Sure. I went for spell to try to protect the Edwin attack here, right? Maybe the Edwin can survive this. I don't know. I'm not sure I did that turn perfectly, but I think it worked out okay. I gave up 1 durability to buff Edwin 1 more time, of course, if you didn't notice that. I don't know if that mattered. Oh, that's a good cheap proc of the Okani, unfortunately, so... Oh, Murazond. I mean, there are a lot of targeted removal cards, all the extortion stuff, which will probably hit my board pretty hard, but it doesn't really deal with the Edwin problem. Can I get lethal with Denathrius here? Because I can prep Shadow Word Ruin with my hero power and still play Denathrius. Like, I can attack for 12 first. And then clear my board, and then... Only clearing 1 of their minions though, so there's still a lot of minions left. I guess the question is, do I have a choice though? 15, 17, 19. I would need 10 damage to go face with Denathrius. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's not guaranteed, that's for sure. Ah! No! Ah! Didn't even clear the poisonous minions, what really sucks, because now they have an easy hit on the Denathrius.
You are unfit to serve.
You have to be able to clear and heal, which they can definitely do. Dang it, dude. Literally 2 damage off, man.
It is finished. You win.
Did they think it had damage, or yeah, is it a paid actor? Jep, are you here? Jep, are you here? Maybe you thought I had Wicked Stabs in hand? Yeah, I don't know. You can see a Dark Lotus, buddy. Jep says, I was cheating after I noticed your name, so I gave you the win. Wow, Jep. Wow. Well, thanks for being honest. No worries, dude. I don't mind at all. That was a fun game. We almost had you anyway. As long as you're not Kripp, I'll always give back the win. Thanks for the game. Wow. Wow, dude. Poor Kripp, man. Poor Kripp.